We were right.
We were right. We were right. Welcome to another edition of the Stack Show, where we correctly predict things week by week. Why don't you take it away, buddy? Let us know what did we predict last week? More blood?
I would say for the record, this is, I think, the first time we've been right. And we've done the show for a year. I think November 12th was our first episode last year. So
We,
we
we
got
don't
one.
we
We
don't
finally
need to
got
bring
one.
that up. As far as our zero listeners are concerned, we've been right every single week.
Okay, that's smart. That's smart. Yeah, another prediction come true. Yeah, last week we said it was going to go, or maybe was it Monday? Dude, it's been a week. We thought it'd go in the 80s. And
Yeah,
here we are. It's
yeah.
'86.
Would not be surprised if we saw it in the 80s and it seemed like we were going in that direction. And yeah, here we are. I'm just thinking about like all the, like what, how much more sats I can get for my money now. And I wish I had more dry powder. I just kind of have to wait to get paid. There are some things we could sell, but yeah,
I'm in the same boat.
yeah.
I wish I had more dry powder. But yeah, when you're getting paid in Bitcoin, you start doing the calculations. All right, how many more sats will I get at the end of the month if this price action stays the same? But to be honest, I think that, falling this hard just means the bounce is going to be that much bigger.
You think so?
Maybe that's hopium. Maybe it's hopium. Yeah, maybe we'll grind it out here, but I think it's like the last shakeout. And I say that because we know QE is starting up in 11 days, something like that. December 1st, they're going to stop selling off assets. And I think maybe this is something to do with Japan blowing up. Maybe I saw an OG with 11,000 Bitcoin he sold and took $1.3 billion in cash, which is, I mean, he's a billionaire, so you can't really fault him, but it seems like kind of a dumb time to sell your entire stack.
I
Maybe
don't
it's not
know,
his
man.
entire stack.
If you had that much, and you're like, I could just be a billionaire and like whatever. Do you
A
think
billionaire.
did he sell the entire stack? Or I mean, I would just imagine that you'd want to at least keep some
I'm sure he kept one
for
Bitcoin.
passing down.
Maybe. I don't know. He's got $1 billion. He can buy back if we go down to 50,
Yeah.
double his position. I just think the bounce is going to come and I think it'll be violent and I don't know when it'll happen, but I think this is good. You're getting cleared out if you're playing with leverage. I also think people are calling the bottom. They're adding, their long position or they're playing with leverage and then they're just getting reliquidated, you
Oh my
know?
gosh.
They
Yeah,
thought it
there's
was
all the traders are dead. All the short traders and the long traders, and here we are just like what is checkmate call? Well, this isn't really this anymore, but what he said, he's like chopflation. Is that
yeah,
what he said? Something like that, right?
chop solidation.
Chop consolidation, something like that.
That's a good description. It is a chop and we are consolidating. It's a nice portmanteau.
Yeah, where it's like if one that it made a little bit more sense for me, like oh, and like like high 90s to 120s, that range, like just back and forth to that. And then it's like we're just kind of like stuck here, but people are just trying to trade this and they're getting wrecked. And but eventually, you're right. I mean, Bitcoin, we know what it's going to do. If anybody could predict it, you would always time the bottoms. You would never buy the tops, but that's just not a possibility. Bitcoin always surprises us. It has this uncanny ability to do that, and that's like the great humbling force of Bitcoin. When you're in it long enough, you get humbled so frequently that you build like a callus, you build a psychological callus, and you're like, you know what, I don't actually really give a shit. It doesn't impact my life, but I'm reframing this now because I can get more sats than I would have if the price stayed where it was. So it's a completely different like reframing psychologically the longer that you're in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that's why Bitcoin's such a gift. It's obviously it's a gift because it gives us freedom to transact with anyone we want anywhere in the world.
Hmm.
And it, increases our net worth and gives us a sovereign lifestyle. But at the same time, it's also it's almost like this thing that forces you to grow as a person. And it kind of sounds weird, it's just a piece of technology and everything. And I don't put all of everything into the Bitcoin thing and having that dictate like my personal growth or anything. That's
Hmm.
Jesus for me,
Hmm.
but still it has a place in that
Right.
stack, in that personal growth stack.
You didn't even mention the memes, dude. I came for the greed and I stayed for the memes.
Yeah.
But if you look at Sailor,
Yeah.
he's bought the top like almost every time he's announced,
Uh-huh.
and he doesn't care. And that guy's got more Bitcoin than most people. Um,
Hmm.
most even the largest people. So he doesn't seem concerned. I think if you're learning about Bitcoin, you find Michael Saylor's videos along the way, and you come away knowing that the dollar price doesn't really matter. Yes, it's a signal, it tells you how much Bitcoin you can get, but over time, the dollar will be irrelevant.
I'm pretty nostalgic for those 2020, 2021, 2022
The
Sailor
Sailor
days.
series.
You know,
Yeah,
all the memes. I mean, it's so meme worthy, but now it's played out, and
played out, dude. That was the golden age.
that was the golden age, dude. It was so fun because he's such a funny interview. Like he would just say ridiculous stuff, and the way he would deliver it was
Oh
just
yeah.
absurd. And so it was so meme worthy. And I don't know, we don't really have anything like that right now.
No, you're right. We don't. But that's okay. I think I'd love to find out how many of the pleb class of 2025 is still with us. Let's
Of
say you
what?
just bought
Of
Bitcoin.
2025?
Yeah, the pleb class 2025. You just bought Bitcoin this year for the first time. What are you thinking? Because you might have bought the top at 107 because we hung out there for a long time.
Yeah.
Or maybe you FOMO'd in at 120. We were only at 125 for like a day. It was like one day in October, this tippy top peak. And then, the sort of descended from there. But I wonder how many of the pleb class are still hanging around, learning, listening to podcasts, joining spaces, being involved in the community, have plans to go to a conference, or are they just totally burned out already?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm not connected with these guys on X. At least I don't see it, you know?
Yeah.
All the guys I'm, talking to, like in the comments, these are all plebs that have been around for like years. So,
I think that's the same with for me. I do follow a lot of like small accounts, like 100
Mhm.
followers, 500 followers, just because I think, well, maybe this is like a new pleb,
Yeah.
you know, because it takes time to build your audience. But speaking of audience, we did get a voice memo.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
I do want to hear it. Yeah.
All right, let's go. This one of them didn't play very well, so hopefully this you'll be able to hear this.
I tell you, I've been buying the bitcoins for a while now. I buy them whenever my wife she goes to the store. She tries to she tries to spend our money, and when I see her leave the house, I say it's time to buy me some bitcoin. So I've been buying the bitcoin every time. Let me ask you a question now. You guys buy the Bitcoin at whatever the price is right now, or do you wait for the email to come in? I get this email that says I can buy this at a real good price. I just have to do the certain things like I got to call special number, and I give them some of my I give them some I buy some. I go down to the Target, and I will go and buy some of my Carbit
All right, I'll
gift.
put
Uh,
it in I'll put
Yeah.
in the video and post so you can hear it. But
Okay.
basically
I
he's
heard a lot of
telling
mumbling. He said something about an email.
yeah, I guess he sends some emails out to purchase it, but then he also makes his wife buy it when he goes to the store. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll put it in. I'll put it in the video so you can hear it. But yeah, interesting. I think that's good. If you're buying from the grocery store, maybe it's an ATM, and I think some of those you can still buy no KYC, but I'm not 100% sure.
It's that, it'd be really cool if you could like find a way to integrate that into the checkout process and be like, oh, would you like cash back or would you like Bitcoin back?
All square. I'll bet they could do that for you. Give me
Right.
my change. Well, yeah,
You know what I
cash back.
mean?
Yeah, they take it from your.
I mean,
So if you
it
scan
only
your
works
debit
with,
card,
yeah,
scan
yeah,
your debit card, and then get Bitcoin cash back from the store.
yeah.
Dude, I think you
Would
might
you like
have an
maybe
idea
Bitcoin back?
there.
Then you get like a voucher back, or you can scan the QR code like right there, but it's just like KYC free. Use the card, gives you the voucher. And like, yeah, you can take out
I'm
up
sure
to like $5,000 of cash back or whatever. I don't know.
I think your bank would love that.
Yeah.
They would love to do that for you.
I think that's a good idea.
I could see, how about this? You got a Bitcoin voucher at the store. You pay for it with your debit card. It costs $50 out of your cash, and then the voucher itself has the Bitcoin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then you scrape off the foil label and you send the sats to your wallet.
Hmm.
Scan the QR, whatever, something like that. So it's preloaded Bitcoin onto a gift card.
Right.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, maybe Adam's listening and he can talk to the folks at Square and make that an option.
Yeah. If two things we know, Square can do things, and Adam's always listening
I know. I love
to the Stack
Adam. We
Show.
love you, man. We love you.
He's he
You're
is
always
the
always listening.
he's responsible for at least like 15 of our followers.
If
They
not more.
spiked when he posted about it.
I know. Yeah, he's the
So
fucking man. Uh,
he is. He's the man.
where to be without Adam?
Yeah, not doing as well.
We love you.
All right, we're getting a little gay here.
Yo, we
Um,
should we should actually I got an idea. We should put some like I mean you are like the swag guy, you're the merch guy. We should get like some Stack Show merch going on. And then
okay.
we should gift some merch out to our top listeners. Like
Yeah.
Adam. Just
You-
just Adam.
So like this logo we got behind us, we could put that on a t-shirt,
Yeah, put on a t-shirt. Yeah, something pretty
put it
pretty
on a hoodie,
straightforward. Uh-huh.
put it on a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay.
It'd be cool. I don't know, maybe like the top is black and the bottom's orange. I don't know if we
Oh,
can,
nice.
if we can do that. I
You
don't know
could
what,
definitely do that.
yeah, can you? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably make some all over print like joggers. So
Yeah.
you've got like the orange bar, like where
Yeah.
your abs are, and then it's orange all the way down.
Where the abs are supposed to be, actually.
Where the abs, yeah, where the abs are supposed to be.
They're in there somewhere. I
They're deep
promise.
in there.
I just
They're
it's been years.
layered. They're layered. Dude, I saw that you could pay your taxes in Bitcoin. Apparently, there's some bill coming out, and the U.S. government wants your Bitcoin through your taxes. How dumb would you have to be to do that?
You have to be pretty retarded to do that. It's I mean I absolutely why would you even consider it? I have a question. I have a question. Are the and it's a bad idea for a lot of reasons, but would that Bitcoin that you use to pay taxes be subject to capital gains tax? So like
No, no, you
no.
wouldn't. And that was the second part. If you give them your Bitcoin to pay your tax burden, there's no cap gains.
Yeah, but it's
But you've told them you're a Bitcoiner.
yeah.
You've doxed your address.
Yeah, dude.
Come on. Just pay your taxes. Just pay your taxes. Pay to Caesar what is Caesar's.
If yeah, right. If you really need to pay the taxes and it's like you have no way out and you can't go into any more debt and borrow to just extend that runway to pay the taxes, then like and you have to sell the Bitcoin, like I'd prefer selling the Bitcoin to pay the taxes
Live
versus
to fight another day.
live to fight another day, whatever. Uh
You would get endless paperwork. The next administration isn't necessarily going to be Bitcoin friendly. you know?
I'm frightened about that. I'm actually
Yeah.
frightened. Like if well, it's not like Republicans are even conservative, it's sort of they're just rhinos. But if we don't get a good conservative office in there and man, if the Democrats go back in power, like they will not be as bashful and going
No.
after people as this administration has been.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't even want to think about it, but yeah, I mean, things aren't looking good. I think if people were wondering like what's causing the price dip, I saw Jack Mallers do a video with one of I think it was the Kitco Gold guys, but he was saying that it's the liquidity story. Trump promised liquidity. He promised that we'd be growing our way out of this recession that we're not in, and the money printer would go down, interest rates would go to zero, and that hasn't happened. That hasn't materialized. Liquidity's tight, and Bitcoin is the alarm bell. And I think that's the story more than anything else. Everybody thought the money printer was going to get turned on, and it hasn't been turned on in a way to affect the liquidity. So until that happens, we're stuck ranging.
Yeah. What's gold doing, by the way? Gold's
Ah, man, I haven't looked. Is it $4,000 an ounce still? I really don't know.
I
Let's
like,
look it up
I
real
mean, I
quick.
like looking at gold because it just shows a picture. It's like first to pick up on what's going on in the world and
Yeah,
monetary basement. And then like Bitcoin is a lot more reactionary to the short term kind of stuff,
it's more liquid. You
It's
can
more
flip you
it's
can
more
flip
liquid.
Bitcoin instantly.
Right. So
Yeah,
I like to see what gold's doing because it is kind of an indication of where we might be going.
it's $4,079. Over the last month, it's dropped 6.42%,
And
279 bucks. So,
you know what? I
you
bet
know,
no one's outside waiting to buy gold like they were when it was at its pico top. You
they're
saw
not, dude.
those lines, and it's like everyone's lining up. It's at the top. Let's buy the top. And now it's like
Nobody.
you're down and you can buy gold, but no one wants to get it. It's this psychology. It's the psychology, which is the most interesting part about all this.
Yeah, it's like you think you're not retarded, and then you go stand in a line to buy gold at the top,
Yeah.
only to watch it fall. And now you realize you're retarded, and you have to reset your entire life based on the fact that you're an idiot. It's like
Yeah,
I got to rethink
Bitcoin's
everything
not
now.
volatile. People are volatile.
There you go. Yeah, dude, 10 minutes, new block. I did see that hash rate was dropping, which is fantastic news because I want to hit a block, man. My solo miners, they've been chugging away for months, and I think they could chug away for 13,000 years before I hit a block. But that should have come down maybe at least by 1,000 years with a drop in hash rate.
Wow.
Still no block. Just
Still, well,
checked.
just keep going, man. Keep going.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's worth it. It's a lotto ticket every day.
The block subsidy right now, 271,000. That's not bad.
3.125 Bitcoin plus transaction fees. I will take it.
Yeah.
I just need to mine one. I want to mine one of the first million blocks just for my own ego.
Yeah,
That's all it
that
is. That's what it is.
and you could tell that story,
I wouldn't tell anyone for like 10 years or something,
maybe telling the family,
Tell them, yeah, might get it
telling your grandchildren. Oh, here's how we bought
back
the
in my day.
farm.
Yeah. I used to mine blocks with a $300 solo miner. You kids, so ungrateful.
Yeah. What else? What else did we want to talk about?
I think we should stack sats. We haven't done that yet, and the price is kind of going up. Few dollars. 86,835. I'm stacking my weekly 21, my
All right.
Thursday $21 buy. It's going to get me 23,919 sats. Whew, that's great. That's a welcome sight. Getting more sats per dollar. That's the silver lining. There it goes. Making it rain. Are you using River?
Still using River.
What do you think of their new redesign they launched yesterday? Did you download that?
It literally just uploaded. I'm looking at it now for the first time. I
You
I
might think you might think you're using Strike. They
uh,
like completely copied the interface.
I've
It
never
looks
used
ex
strike, but
Dude, it's exactly the same.
I'll say this. I no matter what the update is, I always hate the update for whatever it is.
That's because you're getting old.
I know, I just get so comfortable with like where look, where's my
Where are my
pinpoint
buttons?
button? They moved.
You kids,
Uh,
get off my lawn.
just keep things the same way. Why is that so hard to understand?
No, it's your conservative nature. I appreciate that. I don't want good things to change. I did comment on River's launch and I said, "Wow, this looks amazing. It's just like my favorite app, Strike." Just kind of poking fun at him a little bit. And the president of Strike liked my post and made a comment and wrote like amazing.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like, I feel a little bad, calling other Bitcoiners out in public, but I'm just throwing shit.
Well, River, I mean, River's a great company, and it Strike's a great company too. But
Yeah.
why? I mean, like, what's so special about the user interface? I mean, do you think like Strike is the best in the business?
I think it was very novel because it has all the functionality and very simple to use. And it was all black, which is cool. And I think that River's update just kind of mirrored everything, which is fine.
Mine's been
Not
black for
bad.
a while. I've been blacked out.
Yeah. Well, not to say that black was the key feature, but they're pretty much the same app
Yeah.
at this point. Like functionality looks similar. But yeah, I don't know, man. I've tried tons of these wallets. You can purchase Bitcoin, so easily from anywhere.
Yeah.
What else, man? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna range in the 80s or do you think we're going lower?
I think we might be going a little bit lower.
Oh, what's your bottom number?
57.
Oh, fuck. Are you serious? 57?
No, I could see us somewhere in the 70s. Um,
I don't think it'll go to the 50s. I mean, the
yeah, I mean,
58,
I see us
59.
like mid 70s, mid to high 70s, I think.
Yeah, I think we're probably gonna get some news here, but I think this could be like a 10-day, 2-week thing. I think it could take a couple weeks ranging around. Everybody
I,
wants things to turn like on a dime, like when you wake up and have the price be pumping. But it'll take us like getting up to 95, 99, reliving hitting 100 again. Have you thought about that? Get those memes ready.
I know.
Back to 100,
I've already got a few.
Baylor yacht party.
Uh,
I mean,
I listen, I
goodness.
hope it stays this way. I hope it goes a bit lower and hopefully we get it for another couple weeks. I could use the time to sell some more stuff and buy some more sats.
What if it goes to 20?
Oh my gosh, dude. I would take out like I'd be getting loans for sure. I'd
I
be
would do a HELOC
yeah,
on
like
my house.
are you kidding me? Like the opportunity to get Bitcoin back at that price would be incredible. Imagine.
No, I
Imagine.
can't, man. I can't even
Oh
imagine.
my
I can't
God.
even go
You
there,
know
dude.
how hard it's been to stack and get to my goals above 100K, to go back down to 20, be like, wait a second, now I can like 10x my goal, you know?
Oh goodness. If we went down that low, I think it would be like a wick. It would be like
Yeah.
1 hour maximum.
You might
And then we're
just set
back
the
up
alert, I don't have, actually, I still might have an alert set for like the 30s that I set like years ago. I don't know
30s.
if it expired.
I'm gonna set some alerts. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
automatic buy. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? You think
I
it,
don't, I don't know. I think that Bitcoin's baked. It's too big. I think it's the pie's too large. Too many people want it. I think this is to, scare out the tourists, and there's big fundamental shifts happening that are outside our control. I
yeah,
don't see how it goes lower unless things get really, really bad, like the AI bubble pops, stock market crashes, you know, people need liquidity, they need money. I think that's what could cause it to go low. I don't think anything fundamentally is a headwind. We got the wind at our back. So I think you just kind of relax. I mean, let's say that Bitcoin went to 500,000. I'm still not selling any.
right.
Like I'm not Like I'm not ready to retire. I'm not ready to stop working. I'm not ready to sell Bitcoin. I mean, in 10 years, 2035, when it's a cool 5, 7 million, something like that, I'll start thinking about it. But I still have things I want to do, man. I'm not going to be selling my stack,
I'm with you.
you know? I mean, that's why this is not really that big a deal.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother.
It's a lot more fun when the price is going up. I will give you that. And you start
I'm
counting things,
I'm a
you
better
know?
memer when the price is going down.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I just find it easier to meme when the price is down.
The bear markets are the most fun.
It's fun. I think it's just because it's a wider range of templates that you can use when the emotions with the price going down because you could play it off. You could do like the we're freaking out kind of thing. You could do the like we're too cool for school, I'm not phased kind of thing. You could do
Yeah.
like the opportunistic thing of like it, but when it's going up, it's like you really only have like one or two emotional plays that you can tap into, and that's just like euphoria. Uh,
Right.
and and then it's challenging because like I don't know, like I don't want to be a boastful person by nature, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Sure.
And so when
Yeah.
the price is going up, it's like it feels kind of you could make fun of it, be like, oh yeah, we're like the Indian guy with all the gold
Yeah.
chains,
The
that
gold.
type of thing. You could spin it, but I don't know. I feel like it's a narrower subset of emotions that you can play on when the price is going up versus going down. And
Yeah.
people need the memes more when the price is going down.
They sure do. You know, misery loves company.
Yeah.
Like, and you're right. It is fun. And the other thing is, it's like suffering. Life is suffering. You know, there's so many parallels to just the human experience, you
Yeah.
know? And the other thing is like, you never have to be that afraid because Bitcoin is open source. You don't
Hmm.
have to trust any one person. You know, it's decentralized, it's immutable, it's unchangeable. Like you have all the things that make it valuable on your side. And you can't say that for shitcoins. Like shitcoins that go down, they're never coming back because they don't have the fundamentals.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The Zcash meltdown is going to be epic. It's like it's going to be disgusting. All these folks that are like, that have been getting paid to promote it, like they're going to be responsible for a lot of regular people just completely getting burned. But that's why we only focus on Bitcoin. It's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, dude. That's right.
So we'll take it to the home stretch. Hopefully you stack some sats with us. If you haven't stacked, then make sure you stack before you finish watching this. Because the goal is to end up with more Bitcoin than you had when you started the podcast. And if you've got comments, questions, whatever, drop in the comments. But also, what we really want to see is more voice memos. So we're the Stack Show on X or Twitter, whatever we're calling it. I still go back and forth. So leave us a voice memo, have some fun with it, ask us some questions, and we guarantee you we will read it on next week's show. Um, that's it for me. Anything else from you?
What do you think, man? Are we going to get 100 followers this year? We need
Yes,
100 subs. We're at like 86.
we're gonna get there. I'm gonna cut it off if we don't.
Yeah?
That mean
Dude.
I'll cut
Huh?
it. Uh,
That's it.
listen, man. Yeah, I think we will. I'm an optimist. I think we will. Cynics are right, but optimists are successful.
Boom. There it is, right there. That's right. It's going to work.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
All right,
Good
bro.